on our morning work. So if you please grab your morning workbook and meet me on page 45. We're going to go over what you did yesterday, and then we'll get started for what you're going to do today. All right. Okay. So we are on page 45. And today we are going to be working on different sentences. So we have 4 sentences about friendship. Write the kind of sentences in the parentheses. So the first one is a declarative. So we're going to make a statement. Okay. So I could say, for me, this is my sentence. I have 2 very good friends at school. I have more, but I'm just going to write about my 2 very good friends at school. All right. An interrogative question would be, I could ask my friends, would you like to go to lunch together? So I could be asking my friends that. Exclamatory, I can't wait to see my friends again. Once this virus gets under control, right? Can't wait to see my friends again. Imperative sentence. I might be able to say, call me when you get a second. Say that. All right, so you have very different sentences, I'm sure. But that might give you an idea. So if you were stuck and you couldn't think of something, that might give you an idea of something that you could write. Okay? All right, if you need a moment, go ahead and push pause because we're going to move down to math. All right. So it says draw a picture in the box to show the division problem and then write the answers on the line. Now there's a couple different ways you could do it. You could do 8 circles, or you could do 24 tally marks and circle those. But I'm just going to start with the 8 circles. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 circles. So now I'm going to put in a tally mark till I get to 24. I have to pass out 1 to each one because it's important that they are all equal groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and it says I need to go to 24. So how much are in each? 3. Okay. And then if I did 22 divided by 2, I could do 1, 2. There's 2 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So that means I have 5, 10, 11. Okay. All right. Then we're going to go down to our story. It says, what is one possible theme of this text? Explain your answer. All right, let's reread it again. Dad said that I can play a video game if I do some chores, but I really don't want to do work. Dad wants me to fill the dog's water bowl. He also wants me to sweep and throw away the crumbs, But I'm not going to do that because it will take too long. Instead, I'll hide the crumbs under the rugs. Dad won't check, and he won't check to see that I filled the dog's water bowl either, so I won't do it. I'll have more time to play a video game. What is one possible theme of this story? Okay. One possible theme could be, I'm going to use the one I usually use. A stitch in time saves 9 because he is lying to his dad and being irresponsible. Period. I think he will be in a lot of trouble and won't be able to play at all. Okay, so that's my description. I think a stitch in time saves 9 because he is lying to his dad and being irresponsible. I think he will be in a lot of trouble and won't be able to play at all. So he's probably going to have to still do all those jobs, but also be grounded from his game. So if he would have just done the jobs right, he'd get to play his game. Also, is that fair to the dog? Dog can't get water. Is that fair to the family to be putting the crumbs under the rug? Because then what if they get bugs? So it's very irresponsible. All right. I'm sure that everybody has something different on theirs. And remember, when we get back to school, we'll be able to look through our books and share things. So I want to make sure that you have your work done. All right, we are on to page 46 today. And it says, read the sentence, underline any letter that should be capitalized. Okay? So we're looking at proper nouns, which we've been talking about, and also how does a sentence begin? Remember that part. So the teacher told Rachel and Letitia to stop chatting. Underline the words that should be capitalized. I named my pet hamster Lulu because I like that name. So which ones should be capitalized? Bree is proud of her dog Rusty because he always obeys. Grandma says that my cousin Willie plans to visit us. Which words should be capitalized? Which letters should be capitalized? Okay. For math, numbers 5 through 9. Solve each division equation. Write a multiplication equation that can help you. So, for example, I'm going to turn to the side here. If I did 12 divided by 2 equals what? I can draw a picture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that makes 6. The opposite would be 2 times 6 equals 12. So you might need a piece of scratch paper to draw your picture, or if you could draw it really small underneath here, you're going to tell us what the answer is to the division problem, and then what would be the multiplication problem that would match. All right. 24 divided by 6, 12 divided by 6, 25 divided by 5, 21 divided by 3, 30 divided by 10. Okay. Then the bottom says, read the text and make a picture in your mind as you read. Okay? So we're going to think about this and think about it in our mind. Ryan and his mom were walking on their favorite trail across a big field surrounded by trees. Can you imagine that? Suddenly, the sky became dark and cloudy. The wind blew strongly, and made the tree's leaves wiggle wildly. Can you imagine that? Tiny raindrops started falling all around. Ryan and his mom felt the raindrops on their skin. Luckily, the trail was very close to their house. They smiled as they walked home. Okay, tiny raindrops, so it's not pouring rain, just a little drizzle, but it's windy and the sky is cloudy and they're very close to their house, so they smiled as they walked home. Draw anything you pictured in your mind as you read the text. So draw a picture here of what you imagined this looks like. Okay? All right, and then we will correct page 46 tomorrow, so make sure that you get it all done today. After this, let me close this out here real quick so I can talk to you. So you can see my eyes. All right, so after this, we're going to head over to vocabulary. Today in vocabulary, we're going to work on antonyms and synonyms for our 5 new words, okay? So I will see you over there.